Okay, so we discussed that. We'll solve this example using class and objects, right? So first we need to create our class. So I'm going to say class tip calculator, right? And we create this here. Now I need to create constructor, and constructor is generally used to take the amount, right? So in this case, we'll take the amount, and based on the amount that you enter, it will calculate the tip, right? And it will return the tip value, and then we will print it, the total tip, as outcome. Okay.
Total, yeah.
So
Total payment, yes.
correct, total payment, including the amount minus tip. So I'm going to create constructor. Constructor will take the bill amount, right? So I'm going to say bill amount. Okay. And here I'm going to say this dot amount equal to bill amount, right? So we, now we have this bill amount. This bill amount is ready. I'll create another function here. Okay. I'll create another function, okay, which will calculate the total tip, right? I'm just thinking if anything else is missing. No, I think let's go and create this function. So I'm going to say calculator. Okay, so calculator, this doesn't need any input because anyway we have read the bill amount. So amount is available for this person to use it. So I'm going to say let tip equal to -1 for now, right? Now we will take this bill amount and we use our logic. So I'll use what you have. Okay, I'm going to put it here and let's see how to create it. Okay, so if this amount, okay, now there are 3 conditions, right? If you remember, it says, okay, let me put it here for now. Okay, and let me delete. Okay, let it be. So what it says is, if the bill amount, okay, is between 50 and 200 or 300, then it's 15%. Otherwise, it's 20%, right? So bill amount, if it is less than 50, also it is 20%, and more than 300 also it is
20%.
20%. Now in this case, okay, I have if this amount greater than 50, then I'm saying tip equal to this amount into 15%, which is true. Now else tip equal to this amount into 20 is fine. Okay, but what about if amount is 400? In this case, 400 is also more than 50, so it will take 15% only, right? We need to put and condition. Okay, we need to put and, so it should be more than 50 and less than 300. Okay, so if in that case it becomes 15, and everything else it becomes okay, so whatever we give here. So in this case I'm saying this amount, okay, is greater than 50, and at the same time, okay, Um,
For lab report,
I will
um,
say
lab
and
report, the writing part should be 5 pages.
this amount
It's 3 pages. I will make
is
it
less
bigger,
than equal to 300.
and the
Correct?
message is
Then bill amount is this, otherwise bill amount is
and my results will go
this.
up. And I get
Perfect.
a
And
Okay.
now I will, before I close the calculator, I'm going to say return tip.
exam note,
Okay.
exam note, आना
So
पड़ेगा
now when I create this object here, okay,
public results में आपको text, and then we also need an abstract which I will
I'm going to paste it here to indicate the logic. Okay. Bill amount is between 50 and 300, then it is 15%, otherwise it is 20%. Done. Now I'm going to use that, right? So I'm going to create. So I'm going to say let my tip
That's it.
1 equal to new tip calculator. Okay. And here I need to pass value. Let's say I pass 49. Okay. So so this will accept the value. Now to calculate the tip, I'm going to say tip calculated is equal to tip calculator dot, okay, not yet, right? So it is my tip, right? So my tip is the object. So my tip dot, okay, calculator. That's it. And now you can say, okay, so we can use, this is only calculating tips, right? So total, it is, okay, so let me put here tip equal to 49. And here I'll say tip, and then total equal to tip calculated plus tip.
Sir, this much big logic, like big
What is
logic
this
means
big logic? You're
means
not,
you have
you are
to,
not watching me. If you watch me, then you'll not ask me this question. Are you watching my screen? Are you understanding
yeah.
each line? Huh?
No,
So,
I
huh,
understand every
huh,
step what you have
correct.
taken this and all that, but the thing is, you have to recollect this right on the moment.
It's not about recollecting. Is it history that you need to recollect? No.
Then, but sir, the like this then this double and
Of
that what
course, of course, you need to remember this. This is right. Now, if you want to speak English, you need to remember English words, right? If you want to speak Hindi, you need to remember Hindi words, right? So if you want to practice in JavaScript, you need to remember all these things, is it not?
acha.
Right? How can you forget that this is how we write class, this is how we write bracket, this is how we write and
That I won't forget, sir. That is
uh,
basic if and else and all that. But the thing is,
exactly. This
this
will
dot
also
amount double and yeah.
this yeah, so this dot because this is a class variable, right? Or this is a variable object. That's why I'm saying this dot amount. Now, if I don't declare this, I'll have to pass it specifically. Just because it is part of this object or here, I can directly use this dot amount anywhere. Okay.
This dot
And
amount.
right now you see the bill was tip. Actually, this is not tip, right? This is amount, right? So I'm going to say amount. This is your
Total
amount.
amount.
This is your amount. So bill was amount and the tip was total calc and total value is total. So I don't know why you gave this, but let's say we give full stop. Instead of this one, I'll say console.log. Done. So you go and say debug, let it debug. I'm going to open in Chrome. So bill amount was 49. The tip was 9.8 and total value is 58.8. So total value is, I'll just say dollar, I'll put dollar everywhere. Right? Right? Done.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm saying you need to practice, man. If you just watch me doing, you won't get it. You need to practice. You need to, if I do one program, you have to do 3 programs.
Mhm.
If you think that if I just tell you everything and you will get it, no, it's not a history, it's not a
It's
story.
not. Yes, yes, sir, absolutely.
Hey.
Yes, sir, I agree.
So,
Mm-hmm.
mostly your work will be in class and objects, okay? Your content will be in classes. Okay, and this is the right way. What we did earlier till last class was just to understand different components. But now when you're building an application, you will have to use class, okay, and build this application like this.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So shall I give you a couple of examples you want to practice? And then it's good, right? Let me give you some examples. You practice, and then you bring it to me, and we will fix it just like this.
Okay. Sir, if you don't mind, can you, if you have question, you just put on WhatsApp. I'll check it.
That's what I'm saying. I'll put it in the WhatsApp only. I'll give you the
Mm-hmm.
list of programs, okay? And do that in WhatsApp. And next tomorrow, okay, you share the, open your screen. We'll share. We'll go through it. Okay. Let me stop.